just arrived in San Francisco and I'm super excited to be here. We will be going on a ladies' ride to take out the all-new Ducati Monster. This was actually my first time riding a Monster, so I was really excited to see what it was all about. Coming from very flat Houston, Texas, I was actually really nervous riding up these very steep hills of San Francisco. But I quickly gained my confidence feeling that low and mid-range torque and how lightweight it is. Even turning at low speeds, it felt easy to maneuver. It was time to make our way out of the city and head towards the coast. It has a 4.3-inch color display that's actually similar to the Panigale V4. The new design is more narrow at the seats, so you have a better chance of your feet touching the ground at stops, making you feel more stable. It also has a new hydraulic clutch that they softened the pull effort by 20%, and this really helps with all the stop and go traffic that we were riding through. A cool little feature that I like is the self-canceling blinkers, in case you forget to turn the blinker off and then drive everyone behind you crazy. We finally made it out of the city and onto the highway, where I could get a better feel for how the bike rides at a faster pace. Of course, it's not as fast as my Rocket V4 Panigale, but the Monster has no problem picking up the pace. It has quick shift up and down, which I don't think I could live without anymore, honestly. Another great feature is the heated grips. This really helped keep me warm when we reached the coast and the temperature dropped. Now, my favorite part of the ride. The Monster has just the right amount of power riding out on these twisties, and it was so easy to handle. Of course, I put it in sport mode and had a blast. Let's take a look at this completely new design of the Monster. Yes, I know it no longer has the iconic Monster trellis frame, but in order to progress and improve performance, the design had to change too. This resulted in the new Monster being 40 pounds lighter and more powerful. I really like this clean, modern look. It's very sleek and slender, and then gets more muscular at the tank. And the new LED headlight looks just sick. Now I understand why so many people love the Monster. Checks off a lot of boxes. It's fun, sporty, yet comfortable and practical for everyday riding. It's not overpowered for the street, and just a sweet looking ride with that Italian soul. I think the Monster would also be a great option for newer riders. With the riding modes it has, you can lower the engine power and tone down the bike until you get more confident, and then you can adjust it and grow into the bike. And if you're height challenged, there is an optional modified seat that you can get that will lower the seat height. And if that's not enough, there's also an optional spring kit that will lower the bike height and the seat height. And if you're wondering if this is going to be expensive to maintain, the big Desmo service is only every 18,000 miles, so Ducati's really improved on this. Don't be afraid, won't let you fall, girl. I'm going to show you our first hill that we had to go up. It was a bit steep coming from Houston, flat Texas. I'm going to show you. I'm sweating, but look at how steep the hill is. So we weren't going down, we were actually coming up. We had to ride up it.
and not roll back.
Thanks for watching, and if you want to join me on more of my 2- and 4-wheel adventures, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.